Have a mod with some stripped out 510 threads? I'll tell you a couple ways for a quick fix. These are just temporary fixes. These will get you to payday or get you until you get one delivered if you ordered one, or until you can get to the store or whatever. These are just temporary fixes. It's not going to last forever, but it'll get you through until you get something new. So you have a mod and the threads in your 510 stripped out. Your tank, RDA, whatever you're using, will not thread in. Just so you know, this one, there's nothing wrong with it. It does work. I'm just using this as an example for the demonstration. I'll use this Kanger sub tank. So if you go to thread it on and it turns and turns and turns and does not thread in, or if it threads in, then you can just pull it right out. If you have a spring-loaded pin, it's just going to push it up and it's really not going to make connection. So you're not going to be able to do anything. First fix. Piece of Kanthal. If you make your own coils, you have Kanthal laying around. Get a piece of Kanthal. If not, you can use a piece of speaker wire or any copper wire, any conducted wire, and take it and just place it on the side. Between the threads of your 510 and the thread of your, between the threads of your mod and the threads of this, and screw it on. Is it will get in the threads and it will push it to one side and make it grab, and these will actually dig in and give you a connection and make it hold. You can also take the Kanthal and you can actually wrap it. So take the Kanthal and wrap it around the threads of your tank or RDA or whatever. Then screw it in and then just trim off the ends. You can achieve the same thing with a small piece of paper. Small piece. Try a single piece. Same thing, slide it in there. And then put your tank on and screw it in. What it will do is it will push it over until it makes some kind of connection and make it tight. Try that. If that doesn't work, double it up and use two. Now you only want a thin piece. You don't want it wrapping the whole way around, because you need to make connection with the center post and the sides. The third way is aluminum foil. Small strip of aluminum foil. Wrap it around your tank. The threads on your tank. Then you have to trim this off. You need a razor or something to trim that off, because you don't want this making contact with the sides and the center post. If it connects with both, it's going to short out and it will not work. So something in there to push it to one side or the other to make it snug up. Or the aluminum foil is a conductor, so you can wrap it the whole way around. If you're using paper, remember just a slice on the one side or the other. Try a single, start. If that doesn't work, put in a double layer, or use the aluminum trick, but you have to trim it so it's the same. So when it wraps around here, it does not overlap and make connection with the sidewalls and the pin. We don't want that, just on the side. That should make some threads in the aluminum foil. You might have to double it up also, but give it a try, and it should grab. Now, these are temporary fixes, because once you have to take this off to either fill it, or if you're changing it or whatever, change the coils. Once you take it out, you got to do this, whatever method you used, you have to do it again. The one other thing you can do is you can get a 510 to a 510 adapter. Use one of the little tricks to put that on there. That way when you put your tanker RDA on, you can take that on and off without taking it off of the mod. You'll be taking it off of the adapter. That method works best if you got a long stretch where you got to wait. So you get paid every 2 weeks or something like that, where you got to wait for a while, that you can't just run out and get one in a day or two. Those other methods are short-term fixes until you get something. But if you have to wait, you don't have the scratch right now to go out and run out and buy something, the adapter method will stretch that fix out just a little bit longer.
What we do here is go back.
Loud.